Hey guys, welcome back to another update for the XRP space. What we're seeing today with XRP is really quite sizable gains, up 4.35% at the time of filming. It really isn't a bad day. And actually, when we zoom into the charts here, this is the kind of day that, in my opinion, we do kind of want to see here. We're seeing a few significant things today, we're seeing a few significant things to note going forwards. I'm going to be sharing you all of my opinions and where I think this one could potentially be going next. As always guys, if you enjoy videos like this, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. That tells me that you like these videos and I'll make more on XRP. At the same time, make sure to do your own research. I am not a financial advisor. This video is simply based on my personal opinions. With that being said, let's jump straight in, and the first thing that I want to acknowledge is what we have seen today and the style of growth that we're actually noticing. The growth for today is honestly not that bad at all. Obviously up by 4% plus, which is always a good thing. At the same time, you can see this growth is relatively stable. You know, we're not seeing massive spikes, we're not seeing massive jumps, we're actually just seeing a steady climb all the way up to where we are right now, which again is something that I personally do like to see. Over the past 5 days, you will notice one thing that I've said in the past. We're now looking to see where this one moves to, and today we're seeing the momentum building in the right direction, in my humble opinion, to shape us for a better or a new trend into the next few days. And I'll explain what I mean by that. You know, in the last couple of days, we've seen a lot of difficulty really breaking above this 327, 328, 329, and ultimately up past the 330 mark. We've had a lot of difficulty actually doing that and maintaining that. Realistically, in the past 5 days, we've seen a downtrend since this massive jump, of course. You know, perhaps a bit of profit taking and the like, but ever since, you know, we're kind of having that difficulty getting past this 330 mark. Obviously, the growth that we've seen today has pushed us in the right direction, has helped us get significantly closer to that. However, we really haven't been able to break it as of yet. So what I'm trying to say here is, despite the fact that we're not past it, the growth that we've seen is pointing us in the right direction and potentially poising us to go and retest that again. Obviously, we have retested that today. So far, it does appear to have rejected. You know, it's still a resistance level, but again, now we're starting to see something potentially forming here. In my opinion, if we can see these levels hold as a support, you know, this level that you could say around 325, like we did back here, like we did arguably back here to a degree as well, around this area, 320, 325, if we can see that hold as a support, we could be ready to retest to the upside. Obviously, if not, we could be looking to fall a little bit lower. 325 could be the support. We could even go even lower than that to 320, potentially even lower than that, all the way back to a previous level of 313, 314. It is all to play for in the next couple of days. Overall, though, it seems like the trend is pretty good. And again, zoom out to the larger chart and you can see that this, whilst not the most significant of jumps, is still playing out in a good way, right? In a good way. Still got a lot of momentum, and a key thing to note is we are still seeing a position now where we found a stable bottom, or seemingly we have, which has been around this point, around 313, 312, 310. And we've obviously come back up from that. The question into tomorrow is, how do we want this one to hold, and how do we expect this one to hold? In my opinion, a bit of stable consolidation would not be a bad thing at this position. Just my personal opinion on this one, guys, but I think if we can see this one sort of stabilize a little bit, build this momentum, hold this momentum, that would be perfect for a test up again past that 330 mark and potentially onto higher levels. Overall, though, I think that the trend here is a strong one. I think if things are able to hold on to these levels, if things are able to maintain here, stay here, I think we're in a very, very good position. However, that does remain to be seen. I'd like to know your thoughts and opinions on this, so please do leave them in the comments, guys. Thank you for your time. If you enjoyed this video, of course, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in another one soon.